one of the men working in the Lithgow State Coal Mine. And this is Ned with Snow, one of his beloved pit horses. Ned joined the state mine in 1945. He's what they call a wheeler.
Hello,
He leads the horses.
I'm Ray, and this is Marion. Now Marion is about that big, and she works in a stage about 3 metres wide to tell stories of some of the coal miners who worked in the Lithgow State Coal Mine in the mid-20th century. Now Marion is telling stories from the 1940s and 1950s, and the stories take people on an emotional journey. They'll take the visitor through a number of different events that happened in the Lithgow State Coal Mine that illustrate the lives of coal miners who were working in this coal field in that period. She culminates in an account of an underground tragedy that occurred here in 1953 when there was a devastating fire in the mine, and which is why we've called this exhibit Fire in the Mine. And she tells the story through a medium known as spectrovision, which is a very special way of telling stories to interact between people and artefacts. Now, we find visitors to the museum who see this are really touched by the presentation, by the way the story is presented, but also by the story itself, by the stories of the tragedy and also the heroism of some of the miners who performed a very difficult task at the end of this fire event in Lithgow. We encourage you to come along. I'm not going to tell you any more about the story because we'd like you to come and experience it for yourself at the Lithgow State Mine Heritage Park and Railway. Also, if you come here, you can see the buildings of the State Coal Mine and also artefacts from right across the Western Coalfield. The coalfield has been operating for well over 150 years, and there are many, many stories. And if you come here, you'll see some of those stories, some of the events that have occurred here, the lives that have been touched, and hopefully your life will be touched as well by what you experience here through Fire in the Mine and also through the museum generally.